Welcome to Group F22. Today we're going to be looking at Lightroom and how it can help us become more organized. Let's go ahead and set this up. Right-click, go down to New, Folder, make a folder called Lightroom. Open this folder. We're going to place two folders inside. The first folder we'll call Raw. This is where we'll keep all of our images organized that come from our camera. The next step is to go down to New, Folder, create one that's done. This is where all of our processed images will go. Inside of our raw file, we'll go ahead and place a few images in a few folders to organize ourselves. It's always a great idea to make sure that whenever you take photos, that you download your images into your raw file and organize them by dates. You can also place a description on the back side of each one. Let's go ahead and close this folder. We'll open up Lightroom. If it's the first time you're using Lightroom and it doesn't have a catalog set up, you may receive a little window. That's okay. We're going to choose a different catalog. We're going to create a new catalog. We're going to navigate on our desktop to our Lightroom folder. Here, we're going to place our name. Make sure that whenever you use a space that you're going ahead and placing an underscore. Go ahead and hit create. This will close and open Lightroom. Inside of Lightroom, you're going to notice a few panels. You'll have your top navigation panel, your left organizational panel, your thumbnail panel towards the bottom, and to the right, you'll see your development panel. Each of these panels have a specific task. Your navigation panel will take you between the different modules. Notice that in each module, the panels will change to a brand new tool. Each of these tools will help you in either organizing, selecting, or developing your actual image. Let's go ahead and import some images. The fastest way to do this is go to Folders, the plus sign, Add Folder. We'll go ahead and enter our raw folder, select a brand new image folder, and hit Select. This will bring us to our import panel. In our import panel, we can see that we have a few selections that we can actually set up. One of the things that we want to make sure we set up is building smart previews. This will help us when we're loading our images, and if we're using an external hard drive, if we disconnect that hard drive, we will still be able to use our Lightroom. If we come down towards the bottom, we see we have apply during import. What this does is if you have a preset set for your images, you can go ahead and select that. Inside of our metadata, we can select a preset that has all the information that you need for your images. Inside of New, we can go ahead and see that we can add our copy name, which is your name, a rating that allows us to rate our images, a caption. This caption will show up if you upload to the internet underneath your image, the copyright, which we always want to make sure that our images are copywritten. The copyright is your name. The terms of use could be selected for only allowed to be used for prints, web use, or under direction of the photographer or artist. Your copyright URL, which is your website. We can come down to keywords, add any keyword that is important to your image. We also can go down to our images. You can place the date, the city, and any other information that's important to you. Under the creator, this is where you'll place your information. If you have a business, the creator will be the business name. The address will be the business information. The creator's website will be the business, and whatever job title they hold. For now, we'll leave this blank. Once you've selected that, you can actually pick images that you do not want to see inside of Lightroom by simply checking or rechecking if you want them to import. Go ahead and place import. This will open all of the images inside of the library module. Inside the library module, you can select each image in a few different ways. You can easily pick it by the star rating, changing each image for different star values by hitting the number key 5 for 5 stars, 4 for 4 stars, 3 for 3 stars, 2 for 2 stars, and 1 for 1 star. You also have the ability to change your color by clicking on the different numbers for your image. We can select a red tone, or we can select yellow, green, blue, purple. So you can figure out which one of these are the best for you. Once we're done, we're going to go ahead and navigate towards our develop module. In our develop module, you'll notice that we have terms that a photographer would use. Exposure. We either add light or take light away. We have contrast that can sharpen our image, or we can take away contrast. We also have the abilities to look into the highlights, the shadows, add whites, or blacks. Now that you've gotten started with Lightroom, go ahead and play around. We'll see you next time.